Is that MisaMisaVR?
Wait for me, wait for me. I want to go to Taco Bell too. Wait for me, wait for me. Oh, hey, Juggalos. We're here at Taco Bell. And we're gonna get some Taco Bell. Check out my new clothes. My new, as retarded kids call it, my new drip. I would never call it that. I'm not that fucking gay. But I'm sure you fucking retards talk that way, so there you go. You get some pandering. Let's bring the camera back. Bring the camera back to normal. And we're gonna go to Taco Bell. Let's go on a little date. A gay little fucking date at Taco Bell. This world's actually pretty alright. This is the first Taco Bell world that isn't trash, and one of the only fucking fast food ones that isn't not trash. It, for the most part, there are some stupid jokes, like, you know, whatever, but for the most part, it's pretty Taco Bell-y, and I like it, compared to what I'm used to from these worlds. So we're here to talk about an item that may as well be new. It's been discontinued for a decade, pretty much exactly a decade, actually. I'm pretty sure it was discontinued in 2012, maybe a little longer. But so it's basically a new item, the Enchirito, which is, the word is made up, of course. It's Taco Bell. It's a enchilada burrito. It's not a totally new concept or anything to the world, but for Taco Bell, it's definitely different from the usual food they've got. And the thing is, it's exactly what you would expect. It's exactly what it says it is. It's an enchilada burrito. It's just a burrito enchilada style, but it works. It works really well. I actually really liked it. You know, right off the bat, I usually don't get there that quickly, but I really like this. I really liked it. It's really good. I got it with no onions because the burrito's there when they put the onions in there. The big square cuts of it. It's like, and one, I don't eat onion like that to begin with. I'll eat onion, but I can't eat bits of onion. It's disgusting. You know, autism fucks with your ability to handle textures like that, and that's one of those things. But, you know, if you like onions, go ahead and get it, but I can't vouch for how that'll affect the flavor. I wouldn't mind onion flavor. It's fine. I like onion flavor, actually. But I can't say how this would taste with that. It would change the texture a bit. It would change the flavor a bit. But if you've had, like, this is basically a beef, bean, and cheese burrito, but with the enchilada sauce and the cheese melted on top. And the burrito itself is really good because it's beans and meat and cheese. It might just be beans and meat inside with cheese only on the outside. I don't remember. I just ate it and I don't remember. I'm pretty sure it's just meat and beans inside. And then it's doused in the fucking sauce, and then a bunch of cheese is laid over it and melted. It's kind of like if you've been to Cafe Rio or anything like that. It's the way they sell burritos at like Mexican places. If you get enchilada style, there's another place like that. I can't think of the other one, but you know, you get enchilada style, and they'll put the enchilada sauce, and they'll put the cheese, and they'll melt it up. The big difference here, compared to usual Taco Bell food, not other enchilada burritos, is that, well, one, it's Taco Bell, and two, the sauce, it tastes like it's mostly the mild sauce, and it has the liquid texture of the mild sauce, but it's way more, I'd say, sweet, which isn't bad. It tastes really good with what this is. It's just it has that, I don't know how to explain it. It's got that enchilada sauce taste. Like, anytime I've had enchiladas made at home when I used to live with my mom, and when I'm going to make them, when I've used enchilada sauce myself, actually, because I've done kind of a smothered burrito myself before, it comes out really weird, but it comes out with a taste that's like kind of sweet, and just the only thing with that kind of taste that I can think of to compare it to is enchilada sauce, because that's what it is. I don't know how to describe that flavor or what else to compare it to. The only thing that has that flavor for me is enchilada sauce. And I wouldn't say I love the flavor, but it works to do what it's supposed to. It makes it taste like an enchilada. I don't know how to explain it. It's just enchilada sauce flavor. I'm not sure what it is. But all enchilada sauce I've ever had, other than enchiladas at a restaurant, have this really distinct flavor. And the Taco Bell one has that too. It has that mixed with the mild sauce flavor, which works really well. I wouldn't want it on my normal food. It's definitely not just the mild sauce. I thought it would be, and at first I thought it was, but it has that distinct extra like sweet tanginess to it. But it's good as the sauce for this. I would not want it on other stuff, but it actually works really well here. Well, that's not true. If this is the regular red sauce, not the mild sauce, but the red sauce, I do get that sometimes on other stuff, on Nachos Bel Grande mostly, and it's really good on those actually. So I do recommend trying the red sauce on more stuff. And I'm assuming it's the same sauce. It's just that there's less of it on like nachos and stuff you put it on there, so it's a less that flavor is less there, so it's less distinct, and you can tell less that it tastes that enchilada saucy way. Anyway, yeah, this is a bean and beef burrito with put into the little. So here's the other thing though. This is a very small item. It's not a burrito. Let me rephrase. This is more like an enchitaco rather than an enchirito. Enchaco, I guess. It's a soft taco rolled up. It's a soft taco without the cheese. It's a soft taco tortilla size from Taco Bell, soft taco size, with meat and beans in it, rolled up, put into a little tray, a very little tray, and then poured the sauce and cheese. So you're not dealing with something big here, even though it's almost $4, which does suck, but as a limited time item, and as something that's, I guess it's not that different now that I'm explaining what it is. I was going to say, it's something different, so they have to like have a different item provided to the stores, which costs a little more. No, it's just limited time, so it costs a much. Which I guess is in the usual price range of their non-normal items. $3, $4. I mean, chalupa is almost fucking $6 at this point. I love chalupa so much. My favorite food in the world is a chalupa. Genuinely, the chalupa is my very top #1 favorite food of my entire life. But the enchirito, other than its cost, which is, again, it's almost $4, and the size being really small, it is, if you've ever had a soft taco at Taco Bell, it's that, just rolled. It's that size. It's not the size of a burrito, not even their smaller dollar, beef and cheese burritos, or their $2, the one with the chips in it and the beef and the sour cream and cheese. It's not that big either. It's literally the size of a soft taco. And yet, I'd still say it's worth doing. I'd still say it's worth getting at least a couple times while it's here. It is very good. Something about it works. And the way you eat it with a fork and cut it apart adds something to it. I mean, if you think about real enchiladas, they're pretty much the same thing, too. It's just meat rolled up in a tortilla with sauce over it. And yet, it tastes different than just eating a taco, even though it's the same exact ingredients other than the sauce, presented just in a different way. It really does change the way it feels to eat, and which changes the experience, which changes the concept of how you taste, of how it tastes to you. I did like it a lot. I was chowing down, man. Oh wow, it actually exploded. I don't know why it explodes in the water though. And yeah, it's actually pretty good. I was expecting, here's the thing, I was expecting it to taste like they had a few years back, I don't know if they brought them back ever, I don't think so, because I haven't seen them, and I go to Taco Bell all the time, but the smothered burritos that Taco Bell had for a while, which was a real burrito, covered in a bunch of sauce and this and that, but something tasted really bad with those. I don't know, maybe it was the burrito, because the sauce was I'm pretty sure it's the same sauce. But the burritos maybe just tasted bad. I don't know. It just didn't work. It was disgusting. I don't like them. I don't like the grilled cheese burritos. I don't like the smothered burritos. To begin with, I'm not a super big burrito guy. I'm becoming more of one. I eat more burritos than I used to. I used to just eat tacos pretty much exclusively and nachos. But I get burritos pretty often now. At Taco Bell, at other places, I make burritos at home. I still prefer hard shell tacos, especially if I make them myself, because then they're crunchy, crispy, but also don't just explode into pieces, which apparently a lot of people, not me though, but a lot of people, I was watching Cooking with Jack, because it's hilarious, and he somehow, and apparently other people, didn't know you're supposed to warm up pre-done taco shells, which makes them even worse. They're already pretty like whatever, but it makes it even worse if you're just eating them under like unwarmed, uncooked, because then they break everywhere constantly and they don't taste as good. But I do prefer making my own, just oil and soft taco, or corn tortillas, and fry them up. It's really, really good that way. But it is oily and greasy, and I'm not big into cooking with oil. Anyway, this has nothing to do with me. This is a Taco Bell item review, not a Misa review. Though Misa is amazing. I know you want to know more about me, but just taking me to one day to Taco Bell isn't enough to learn everything about me. Sorry, everybody. Take me to Taco Bell a few times, and who knows, you get to know everything about me. But one little date, one little Taco Bell date, no, not enough. And so basically, yeah, I was expecting to taste like those shitty burritos, the smothered burritos, and it didn't. It was way better. It's really good. I actually really recommend it, at least trying it out. It's got a good texture. It's got a good flavor. Like, I don't really know what to say about it too much, other than, yeah, my complaint's the price. It's way too high for the size, and that's the other complaint, is the size. It's just too small. It's supposed to be a burrito, and when it's costing the price of a burrito, it should be the size of a burrito. But instead, it's this really small, smushed, it's not much food. Now, luckily for me, I got, and I'm probably going to do a review of it, even though I've had them before in the past, because they've been around multiple times for years now. I got the smothered burrito, not the smothered, I got the Enchirito, which I hope they actually keep for a while longer. I hope they bring it back again and put it into the normal rotation, because it is so much better than some of the items they put into that rotation. The monthly different item. It is way beyond, like, most of the items they've been putting out there lately as their limited time monthly rotation. Like, I hate the fries, which are still the thing. I hate their chicken. It's disgusting. Those chicken taco things, those cantina chicken tacos, are horrific. I think I reviewed them. I did review them. It's just a shitty, horrible chicken strip in a tortilla. It's a waste of fucking everything. It's a waste of time, a waste of moving your mouth to eat, waste of money. But yeah, the Enchirito is really good. There's a good texture to it that's unique for Taco Bell. Not unique from everywhere, but unique for Taco Bell food. And the experience of eating it with the fork and everything, it does feel like you're eating an enchilada from Taco Bell, especially with that sauce flavor. So but I got that. I got the nacho fries. I don't know what it's called. I have to look it up. Not normal nacho. I hate normal nacho fries. It's the nachos Bel Grande, but with the fries instead. It's like a 7-layer nacho fries or something. But I get like only 4 layers because they take half the shit off of there. And I still think that's really good. That's the one way those fries work. But I was going to review those anyway, so I don't want to spoil. I just spoiled it all. But anyway, I got that, and then I also got a chalupa because I had a fire reward. No, I'm not saying fire like no cap, for real fire. Like a fucking Zoomer retard. I'm just saying fire, like it's literally they're called. I'm a fire status, because I was actually in the top 0.1% of Taco Bell visitors in 2021 and 2020 and 2022. Because I'm a real Taco Bell enthusiast, unlike you fucking fakes out there, you fucking fakes. I'm the real deal. Anyway, if you're going to get the Enchirito, make absolute sure you get plenty of food to go with it. It is very small. It is not filling. But it's good. You should get it. You should try it. You should munch it down. It's delicious. You don't need to add sauce. It's covered in sauce. It's really good. I sound stuffy because, 1, I am stuffy, and 2, my headset is fucking broken, so it's squishing down. It's falling down the whole time. Anyway. So I had to edit this in real quick because it annoyed me. I was checking the weather because my little Windows thing had a little red dot, and I wanted to see if there was snow coming. And I saw next to the weather this thing about, Windows. Taco Bell fans are all disappointed and hate the Enchirito, and it's a complete fail, blah blah blah. So I clicked the article and see what the fuck it's talking about. I don't usually look at those or click those fucking propaganda pieces of shit. And this is what I found. Is this article? I would have the whole article, but I don't even remember what the fuck it was, and I don't use whatever garbage browser Windows automatically launches, and so I can't find it again. But as usual, to feel special and get whatever things people give you on that fucking shithole website, Reddit's to its usual lying about stuff. Like, look at that. Now, you've seen the Enchirito, my Enchirito in the video that I got. I can even switch to it real quick. That's the Enchirito that you get. Now, notice two things about it. I'm being autistic about this, but notice two things about it. One, the size of it. And two, one, the fact it's fucking covered in sauce and cheese, which is what the Enchirito is, the enchilada, as we've gone over in this whole video. And two, notice the size of the actual, the tray it's in. And how the enchilada is barely fitting. And as I said, it's literally a rolled up soft taco with just meat and beans in it, and then they put the enchilada sauce and cheese. And it's fucking delicious. It's one of the best items they've ever had in a long time, and I hope retards like this stupid Reddit bullshit don't keep it from coming back or staying, because this is a bull. Okay, so as I said, look at the tray size. That's a Nacho Bel Grande tray. You can tell because look how big. That's a soft taco in there. That somebody bought a soft taco, ate nachos, and threw the soft taco in the tray. That's even the and I hate to say this word, but I feel like quoting Cooking with Jack right now. That's the drippings of a Nacho Bel Grande. That is not the sauce. That is not. That's it almost looks like chilito filling. That is not even the Enchirito sauce. So whoever took this picture and took a bunch of other pictures they were showing. It's a meme. It's like a TikTok meme or Reddit meme, whatever you want to call it. It's a fucking meme joke to buy a soft taco, buy some nachos, pour all the nachos out or eat them all, and throw a fucking soft taco in the tray. That's not a real Enchirito. And you could say, well, the quality might differ from place to place. Sure, but the ingredients are still the same. Even if you go to the worst Taco Bell in the world, the ingredients are going to be the same. And those are not the ingredients of the Enchirito. I literally just ate one. That's not what it is. That's a soft taco that was, one, not even rolled up the way it's supposed to be. And that's just meat. That's just Taco Bell meat with some sauce mixed in. Not even the red sauce, just sauce. Which, ironically, you can get red sauce added to Nachos Bel Grande or any other item on the menu, and you always could, and they didn't bother. But it's a fake image. It's not fake in terms of AI or CG or anything, but that is literally just not the filling of an Enchirito or the sauce of an Enchirito. I can see where they're trying to claim it with the bottom and the very top, but again, that's just red sauce. There wouldn't even be beef outside of the Enchirito. That whole left pile makes no sense. The whole bottom pile makes no sense, other than if you want to claim, well, there's onions and there's some mild sauce down there, so it must be an Enchirito. This is a soft taco thrown onto the Nacho Bel Grande plate, which sadly is also very small. But look at how big the taco is, or how big the plate is compared to the taco, versus that. That's odd that the taco not only fits perfectly, but even has extra room to breathe. Even when it's unfolded, yet this thing folded up and prepared properly can barely fit in the tray and has no space. At the very best, you could argue I'm wrong about the size, but the thing is, this is still at least the nacho fries 7-layer bullshit, because there would not be all this fucking meat outside of the taco, outside of the enchilada. I've also looked through, again, I'm being autistic about this, but I looked through hundreds of fucking pictures on Instagram and Twitter of Enchiritos. Every single one, even the worst looking ones, look like a real Enchirito, just bad. Like, it would have less sauce, or the Enchirito would be a little squished up and like wiggly looking, or cut open already, like open by mistake, not like somebody ate it, but just busted open, or not having a filling. You know, basic things that you can actually screw up. But you can't screw up having missing the main ingredient, not even having the taco prepared the right way, basic stuff. And I bet you, if this person magically has proof and comes to my YouTube for whatever reason years later and has a receipt and a picture with the receipt and the employee speaking on a video saying this is the Enchirito I prepared for him, then I guarantee you This was taken in fucking Chicago, Detroit, Atlanta, or Los Angeles, and with an employee of, not to say anything racist, it's just that's the chance that that's what I'm gonna say. So, ignore it. Look up Enchiritos if you really care, or just go buy one. It's $4. Just spend the money. It is, as I've said in the video, and I'm gonna say again, probably wherever I edit this in. This is one of the best items they've had. Not only as a limited item, but this thing is great. Like, it is possibly one of my new favorite items at all ever at Taco Bell. So I'm hoping it stays. I know it's not going to stay right now, but I'm hoping it comes back into the rotation, or even just becomes a main point in the menu, because there's no new ingredients on this. It is just normal beef, normal beans, normal tortilla, normal cheese, and the normal red sauce you can order on anything anyway. So why not keep it on the menu? But anyway, the point of this was to show that even with fucking Taco Bell, the media and Reddit and all these other normie retard shitholes, but especially the media, cannot be honest. Because why the fuck could they about anything? When you're controlled by a bunch of cats and all you do is fucking make shit up, why would they be honest even about a fucking fast food item, some fucking goy stop on a little tray? Why would they be honest about that? They wouldn't. Fuck them. Get an Enchirito. Yeah, that's my Enchirito review. It's really good. It's one of the best limited time items they've had for a little bit now. Even though it's technically an old item just being brought back, but you know what? I'm glad they did it, because I never got it before, I don't think, when it was around. I can't make more come out. They don't put ice in my sodas anymore at this Taco Bell. I don't know why. They put like 3 little... Okay, anyway. That's it. Get an Enchirito. Try it out. It's a nice, soft, chewy, enchilada style little soft taco. It's good. Definitely makes me want to do that myself at home again, to try and make a burrito that doesn't taste like shit when it's in that, which I don't know why it did when I made it last time. So I'm gonna try it again. Anyway, fuck off.